Hi, my name is Dr. Ruthie, or Dr. Ruth Newstifter if you want to be formal. I'm a professional sexuality educator and a blog over at exploringintimacy.com. But thanks to the great folks at funwares.com, I'm here answering your questions on sex and relationships. You can tweet your questions at Dr. Ruthie, DrRuthie. You can email your questions at AskDrRuthie, same spelling, at funwares.com. And I will answer just as many of them as I can. So thanks for sending them my way. This question is a short one, brings a tear to my eye. Dear Dr. Ruthie, I hang out with people that I know are having sex parties, but I never get invited. How can I get invited to sex parties and orgies? I am single and attractive. I don't know what's going wrong. Thanks for sending in your question. You know, it can feel really awkward when you're at different events, maybe swingers clubs or different kinds of sex events, or you're a theater geek and you're at the after show party, whatever the case may be, and you know that people are having some sort of after party and you don't get invited to go along to their sex parties. So how can you get invited? Well, the first thing is to let people know that you're interested in a way that isn't pressuring. So if you've been bringing it up a lot that you're not invited to the parties, they probably just don't want to invite you for whatever the reason is. Or you need to ease up at the very least. So make sure that you let somebody know. I mean, you found out that they're having a sex party somehow, so the conversation is in the air somewhere, I assume. Simply saying, wow, next time one of those happens, I'd love it if you'd let me know. Or don't say like, how can I get on that list? Because that can be a little bit pushy, but just kind of leading it up to them like, ooh, I'd be really interested, let me know. If you have a close friend who goes to these parties, you can also ask, you know, what's the deal? How do I get in on this kind of party? Or is this the kind of party I'd be welcome at? It's typical for these kind of parties to have a certain gender balance, either all male, or all female, or all trans, all queer, all straight, queer women, you know, bisexual women, and straight men or straight acting men, as the case may be. And if it's a male-female party and it's assumed that the males and the females are having sex with each other, then there's probably a balance. Now, I'm guessing from your name that you identify as male, or at least you have a masculine name. It could be that they're just not letting any more guys into this party because usually you want to have more women there than men. If you think about it for a while, you can probably guess some reasons. So these could all be reasons as well. Also, you know, take a look at how you're interacting with the other people in the party. If people are pushy, if they're not good about using protection, if you know, they're hitting on everybody all the time, they don't seem to value any other aspects of the interaction, and they just seem a little desperate, we're probably not going to get invited to a sex party. On the other hand, if you are shy, if people are just assuming that you'll be offended if they invite you, or you're just not, you know, they just didn't think of it, then it may be that you just need to sow some seeds to let them know about it. Another thing is that you can ask some people that you know throw sex parties if you can help them throw a sex party. Some time and effort goes into this. Planning, getting the munchies and the drinks, cleaning up afterwards. But somebody's got to do it. Laundry, whatever, invitation, you know, if there's a door fee to help cover the food or whatever, you know, collecting that money. So there's a lot of effort that goes into planning one of these, and making yourself useful and volunteering to be helpful can be a great way to get yourself invited to one of these events if they're interested in inviting you. Then you'll also have a lot more respect for how these events pull together and how they work, and you'll have some insider knowledge that's great the next time an orgy or sex party conversation comes up. I'm Dr. Ruthie. I hope that this advice helps you to get invited to the sex party of your dreams, and that you have a great time and are the kind of guests that they want to invite back over and over again. I will see you at exploringintimacy.com and at the next video. Thanks.